easily eat. You will.
We are going to do a seafood boil. I've got all my ingredients ready here for the seafood side of it. There's some beautiful in the center here. And then this part, I had it cleaned already. So we're gonna get started. I'm going to first start by just roasting some garlic. I've got a whole head of garlic here. Just gonna pop that in the air fryer and let that roast while I prep everything else. Got the garlic here, salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. Gonna pop this in the air fryer. For the veggies, what we're gonna do is we're going to add some salt. And here I'm just prepping it because it's all gonna go into a bag. So I've got some salt here, and I'm going to also season it with some French fry spice. Okay, the layering of flavors and spices that's done when it comes to biryani, right? So vegetable spice, French fries, and we're gonna add a little bit of oil. That's veggies done. I'm gonna use the same tray, but for now, what I wanna do is just pop this in here. I'm gonna put it in the oven, put everything together. But for now, butter, we've got now everything ready. I've got some roasted garlic here. I'm going to remove the peels from here and just keep this aside. We've got some fresh garlic here. We've got some orange here. Lemon juice we're going to need, onions, celery. So let's chop up both the garlics. We've just got the roasted garlic on the one side, and the reason why I've done once again roasted garlic is because it's just different depths of flavors. I like. The next step, we're going to go in with our beef sausages. We're going to give it some color, release some flavor. So we've got our meat here. We're going to just lightly brown them. Just give it a little bit of, color so that it can start the cooking process as well. Just release those flavors, and then we're going to move it aside. What I've also done in the meantime, to the butter, we're now going to add our onions. We're going to add garlic, and we are also going to add the celery in a bit and let it start flavoring the butter. Into this, also some celery, loads of flavor. I love the freshness of the celery. Loads of orange juice. Okay, so we've got orange juice in, lemon juice in, and now we're going to start heating it up with loads of seasoning, prawn and seafood spice. We are going to do smoked paprika, and there is at this stage no measurement. We're going to taste, adjust. This is the perfect blend for this. So I know sweet and smoky ribs and wings, but trust me, that's why. Right. So remember, none of these spices have any added salt, so you have to add enough salt just to balance out everything. None of these spices have, the only thing that will have salt is obviously this beef. Also lemon pepper. This is my homemade lemon pepper, and if you want to get the recipe of how to make this lemon pepper, I've shared it on that reel where I've showed the Wingstop wings. Okay, let this, so a little bit of apple cider vinegar. So remember, I've added lemon juice, I've added orange juice. At this stage, I'm just going to add my chicken stock, and that's just basically just to stretch out this butter for me. Just let this come to a boil. Guys, taste. So now we've got our roasting bags that are ready here. I've just done a double bag just in case, because I don't know how secure these bags are. The veggies that are going to take time, obviously the stuff that's going to take time to cook, we're going to pop this at the bottom of the bag. Now I have been roasting this for about 10-15 minutes or so. Now that that's done, we're going to divide the seafood equally amongst the bag as well as the meat. So we're going to go in and add our lobster and leave the shrimps, or the prawns rather, towards the very end, because that's going to cook in. So at this stage, I'm just going to do a little bit of a seasoning again before I throw the sauce in. So the same spices, prawn and seafood, and sweet and smoky. And now we're going to add the sauce in here, just enough to cover and coat the seafood really nicely. And then we're going to close it, let it cook till all this is cooked, and then we open it and add our prawns on top and let it cook for another 5-10 minutes. Guys, so we have been cooking this for about 20-25 minutes. I'm going to top it with my prawns, and then we're going to leave this to cook, finish basically, and that's it. So I'll just top up with the shrimps and then go in with a little bit more of the seasoning, remaining a little bit sauce. Some sauce I'm going to leave it aside for dipping.